Hello, welcome, Shalom. Yeah, I'm just doing teaching video to go along with this teaching that I've just done here on teachings of Yahweh Yahushua. Trinity, Twinity, or Ekef 1. Philosophy, the word derived from Greek roots that mean love of wisdom. Philosophy is not acceptance of belief in Yahweh, but it gives a unified view of the universe to make critical thinkers rather than observation in search of truth, seeing the big picture. But when one has been so heavily indoctrinated in lies, one must drop what they think they know and examine the facts in this case being scripture. So first lot of scripture I'd like to read from, which a lot of these scriptures actually equate from, is Yochanan 10:30. If you don't know Yochanan, it means comes from it's like the Hebrew name for John, I guess. Well, it's the English translation of the Hebrew words. So anyway, verse 30, I and my father are a kef, or one. 73, which is this footnote obviously from one. One, or kef, in Ivrit Hebrew means also united. The Shema says Yahweh is a kef, one united. This should be a good verse to refute Jehovah's Witnesses who deny this very thing which they supposedly witness. You are my witnesses, declares Yahweh, and my bondmen whom I choose, so that you shall know the remnant, and you shall believe me the first resurrection, you shall discern the second resurrection, that I am he, the power was not formed before me, nor after mine shall there be. I am Yahweh, and there is no Moshiach or deliverer apart from me. Yeshayahu 43:10-11, which I happen to not include in this actually, which I might put at the end. But anyway, so taken from the word one, I looked up obviously with the Strong's Concordance, and it's H259, the origin. You can see it's the same as up above here, but it's reading, Hebrew reads from right to left as it's put above here in 73, where this is actually reading, I don't know why they don't put it right to left, like it should actually be seen as, but anyway, their transliteration is ECAD, or chord. BBD definition, one number each, every, a certain, and indefinite article, only, once for all, one, another, the one, the other, one after another, one by one, first, or it says what, 11th in combination, 11th ordinal, okay. Origins of numerical form of H258, parts of speech objective. A numerical form of H258 properly united, that is one, or as ordinary first, alike, alone, altogether, and anything, a piece, a certain, daily, each one, plus 11, every, few first, highway, a man, once, one, only, other, some, together. Yochanan glad tidings, 17:11. From now on, no longer am I within the world, but these ones are within the world, and I come before you, O pure Father. Guard them by your name, which you have given to me, in order that they may be one union, just as we. I had a footnote 104 there, so I thought I'd include it here. Yahweh is one, consisting of his person, the Son, and his force, the Father. He has seven spirits. His name is Yahweh, and the name of the Son's human manifestation is Yahushua. Hence Yahushua is Yahweh, as you'll see on the first page of this website. So continuing on, Yochanan 17:21-23, in order that all may be one union, just as you, my Father, are within me, and I within you, in order that they also may be one union within us, in order that the world may believe that you did send me forth. And I'll give to them the worth you have given to me, in order that they may be one union, just as we are one union. I am within them, and you are within me, in order that they may be finished into one union, in order that the world may acknowledge that you did send me forth, and that you have effectually loved them, just as I effectually loved me, as you effectually loved me. 5 Moshe, you probably know as Deuteronomy, so you don't understand what 5 Moshe means. Verses 4-6. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh our Elohim, Yahweh is one. And you shall love Yahweh your Elohim with all your heart, with all your being, with all your might. And these words which I am commanding you today shall be in your heart. The nature of Yahweh, the Word and His power. The L. Yakahan 1:1-5. Within the first was the Word, and the Word was before the power, and Yahweh was the Word. This one, the Word, was within the first, before the power. All things through him were caused to exist, and separately of him, not even one thing that has come into existence did come into existence. Just to touch on that, the Word is being Yahushua. It's referred to as the Word quite a fair bit throughout Scriptures. Everyone has a general understanding, I guess, probably because of doctrination, like said above, that the Word means, like the Scriptures. But no, the Scriptures are the Scriptures and the Word is Yahushua. But anyway, continue it on. Within him was life, and the life was the light of the sons of Ephraim. And the light shines within the darkness, yet the darkness does not grasp it. Yakahanan 8:54-59. Yahushua responded, If I praise myself, my honour would be nothing. It is my Father who honours me, whom ye say that he is your power. For ye haven't known him, but I do know him. And if I would say that I do not know him, I shall be like you, a liar. But I do acknowledge him, so I keep his word. Yahweh. Abraham, your father, longed that he might see. So that might make you confused, actually, there, that says, so I keep his word, Yahweh. But if you look into Scriptures at the start of, I don't like to use the word Bible, because it comes from Babylon, but yeah, you understand what I'm saying. If you look in the start of all the Scriptures, you'll see that quite often that Yahushua was actually referred to as Yahweh. He had the name of Yahweh in the beginning. So he was there in the beginning. He created the worlds in the beginning, for he is the Father. So Abraham your father longed that he might see my day, and he shall see it, and he shall rejoice. Then Yahushua said to him, You don't yet have 50 years, and you have seen Abraham. Yahushua said to them, Amen, certainly I say to you, prior to Abraham existing, I shall always continue being. Then they took up stones in order to throw them at him, but Yahushua covered himself and went out from the temple, crossing through their midst, and passed by this way. There was a couple of footnotes there, so that's where I'll conclude them. 66 and 67. The imprint Hebrew, war conservative rule, makes these future tense. Establishment translations suggest his day is past. Up to that point, Yahushua's use of Iya, verse 24 and 28, was constructed by Yahushua as referring to Yahweh and not Yahushua, saying it's about himself, even in verse 25. When he directly answered who he is, the first can mean beginning, as it is mistranslated elsewhere, but this time, verse 58, it was unmistakable. Yakahanan's glad tidings 14:9. Yahushua says to him, Have I been with you for so long a time as this, yet you haven't recognized me, O Philippus? He who has experienced me has experienced the Father, so how do you say, Show us the Father? Title heading here, The Spirit of the Truth will reveal all the truth and things to come. Yakahanan's glad tidings 16:12-15. I have yet many things to say to you, however ye are not able to bear them now. But when the Spirit of the truth might have come, it will guide you into all the truth, for it will not speak from its own mind, rather it will speak whatever it might appear. And it will announce to you the things to come. And it will honour me, because it will receive from what is mine, and will announce it to you. All things whatsoever my Father has are mine. Because of this I did say, it will receive from what is mine, and will announce it to you. Next title heading is Closing Pearls. 1 Yakahanan 5:18-21. We understand that everyone who has been procreated from Yahweh does not sin, rather that the one having been procreated of Yahweh guards himself, and the wicked one does not touch him. We recognize that we are from Yahweh, and the entire world is set in wickedness. Yet you know that the Son of the Power, El, comes and will give all of us an understanding, in order that we all should acknowledge him. That is true, and we should all be within the true true one within his son Yahushua the Anointed. This one is the true Elohim, mighty ones with endless life. My sons, guard yourselves from worshipped images. There's a couple of footnotes there, but if you bear with me for one moment, I just want to quickly press this verse down, because it should have been 20 and 21. So I've got, there was two footnotes up there. So here a Greek translation error of an imprint Hebrew war conservative future tense verb is corrected, judging from the context to be accurate this way. That happened twice throughout the scriptures I just shared with you then. So 1 to Timotheus, 3, 14 and 16. And as I hope to come before you more quickly, I write these things to you, in order that even if I should delay, you might discern how it is necessary for one to behave in the house of Yahweh, which is the convocation of El Sheh, the living power, to be a pillar and support of the truth. And admittingly, great is the secret of the reverence of Yahweh, who was manifest in the flesh, yet was declared righteous by the Spirit, and who was gazed at by envoys, yet he was proclaimed among the heathen masses, and who was trusted within the world, through he was ascended in favour, in honour, sorry. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. I will include to this one, I should actually if you bear with me for 1 second, I'll pause the video. So yeah, I just want to include Yeshayahu 43:10-11. And ye are the witnesses of the declaration of Yahweh, and my servant whom I choose, in order that it was actually 10-12, sorry. My servant whom I choose, in order that you shall acknowledge the remnant, and you shall believe me the first resurrection, and shall discern the second resurrection, that I am he. Before me there was no mighty one formed, nor after me shall there be. I am the one, I am Yahweh, and there is no deliverer apart from me. I am the one, I have declared it, and I shall save, and I have proclaimed it. So there is no one among you stranger to it. So ye are the witnesses of the declaration of Yahweh, and I am the power. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this little teaching. May you be blessed, and shalom.